What's up, y'all? This is your girl Adele Givens. I am such a lady, and you are watching the Tenai Show.
All
Keep
right.
it locked. Right
So
now.
what's going on, everybody? Tenai here on the Tenai Show, of course, here with Adele. What's up?
What's up, Tenai?
Hey, here with a very, very funny person. I
Thank
love you so much. You are
Thank
hilarious.
you. I appreciate
So
it.
you in Charlotte, you got the Comedy Zone going on this weekend. What can the people expect? What's going on? How's it going?
It's going great. They are giving me standing ovations, and I'm loving this. Charlotte, I'm loving the love. Thank y'all for it. But don't expect nothing. The only thing you can expect is a good time, and that is a guarantee.
Ooh, I love it. I love comedy. So how long have you been doing this comedic thing? How did you get into it?
I've been doing it now for about tw- 27 years. and I got into it through a contest. Some people were calling me, asking me, telling me I should get in this contest. They heard on the radio. When I got home from work, my messages was full, so I decided to try it.
And you've been doing it ever since.
I've been doing it ever since I won the contest. I won the finals. So I said I must be meant for me to do something like this.
That is crazy. So what's the best part about doing what you do? What's the perks in it? Like, what do you love about being Adele?
There's so many things about this job that I love, and just being myself, because that's number one. Being myself is this job. Every comedian is an individual. It's a individual contractor,
Right.
and they make their own platform. But it's so much just giving to people, seeing people laugh. People hear my stories and they say, "Wow, thank you for saying that," or they say, "Hey, I really needed this laugh today." All of that is, it helps. It's a
worth it.
it's a big old bonus. The paycheck is good, but the bonus is better.
I hear that. So you've had your foot in a lot of stuff, ma'am. D.L. Hughley, The Parkers, Steve Harvey Show, and then of course my favorite classic of all times. You already know what I'm gonna say.
You ain't gonna say Players
The
Club.
Players Club. Yes, Tricks. You know I had to say it.
I
So,
know.
did you all know that movie was going to be as big as it got?
No way, no way. It's a classic cult.
Yeah.
It's like a hit right now. I still get residuals. Hi.
That's the best
That's the best part. But no way did I know that. I don't think Ice Cube knew that. I don't think anybody knew that. When we were doing it, we were just like, that was my first film, so it was like, yay! I had no idea.
So, do you have a new perspective on like strippers? Like, what do you think about the pole game? Like, what's your perspective on strippers? Because you was Trick. So, I mean,
Hey, make that money. Don't let it make you
hey.
youngin'. But I don't have a different perspective. I always respect any person that chooses to be their own boss or do a job or have a hustle that provides for them. I really don't knock it. I mean, you take your clothes off every day any damn way, might as well get some money for it. What the hell? You do it for free at the damn mall. You go in there and just start taking. You do it for free at TSA. You just start taking shit off. And don't nobody throw no money at you. They might throw some change. Hey, you left this in the bowl, but that ain't the same.
Oh my gosh. So you of course crazy. You of course work with Bernie Mac. Talk about him. Like, what did you learn from him? What kind of impact did he have on you?
Bernie Mac was just like I think to many Chicago comedians, he's the godfather of comedy. Not just because he made it so far in the industry, but because his comedic style, the way he looked after us when we went on tour, he was like a big brother to me. He didn't let nothing go down without Bernie blocking. Bobby Brown tried it, but Bernie blocked it.
Really?
Beat it. Yes, yes. Bernie was like he was the godfather of stand up, and he didn't, he just didn't play a lot of crazy games like a lot of people do. We go on the road, he's like, oh, this ain't happening, that ain't happening. We learned a lot on the road from him. He had done it before.
Right.
So when I met him in like 90 or 89, it was late 89, he was already a veteran at the game, but I didn't know it, because he was kind of starting over. And but he's just my heart. He's my heart. That's my comedy heart. I love Bernie Mac.
I know you miss him.
Yes, I do. I think we say things and do things that Bernie inspired on a daily basis.
Wow.
Trust me, send it full.
That is amazing. And the Queens of Comedy, which you were referring to, I actually interned under Walter Latham when I was in college.
Oh, good
Yeah,
for
so I
you.
know exactly who he is. Very good person. Talk about that tour.
It was awesome. That was,
Yeah.
I often say that is the best tour that I've done.
Really?
Yes,
Why is that?
because I was bonding with sisters. We would. They talk. I don't wear makeup. Monique bought me my very first foundation, and Samora tried to teach me how to put on eyelashes. She tried, bless her heart. I didn't quite get it, but it was just.
With that.
It's a lot of work. It's too much work. Samora used to come down to the interviews beat. We'd be like, it's 6 a.m. Where the hell you been? How you look so good? We had so much fun on that tour. I have not had that much fun before, but of course I was always with men, and you don't have the same bond or the same connection as you do with women. So it was heaven. That was my best tour ever so far.
Wow.
Hopefully we can do it again. We ain't gonna be all old and shit. Monique rolling up with her walker, meet you and snuff. Oh, they always tell some damn jokes. They bitches laugh. That's cause they know they ain't gonna laugh.
But you know it's crazy. They'll still go out and buy it. They would.
That's because they ain't got their mind right. They old and they feeble and they done forgot shit. So they're like, let me get a ticket to this fucking lady. Shit.
You're so crazy. Do you think that you're underrated?
In some places, I absolutely do, but I have to balance that, because you have to have humility, and you don't want to sit up like, I'm the shit. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Yeah.
They don't know. They better ask somebody. But there are certain areas that I know that they haven't acknowledged in a way that they don't know. I mean, they don't know. I have to get it out there. I need to do what you just call it, Snapchat, that type of shit. See,
All of those
I'm an old schooler. Snapchat, when we snap, ain't no chatting. I ain't talking to nobody when I snap. Oh, it's on, buddy.
It's
Don't
on.
make me snap. Ain't no damn chatting.
Look, we don't want to see that. And to kind of go off of that, I read somewhere that you actually were going to take a hiatus. You were going to stop doing comedy at one point. What happened? What was going on? Why did you want to just shut it all the way down?
Well, because I wasn't on the road. I was with my husband who had have transplants. He was very ill, and in fact, they didn't expect him to live. So they told us he was going to die. So I was living in the hospital, so I had to take a hiatus. He was a transplant patient, and if you know anything about transplants, you have to be near the city you plan to get the surgery, because they call you. The organs come like instantly. Sometimes, it's like they call you and you got to be there. You got a small window to be where they need you to be to see if you're compatible to this organ so that they can do the surgery.
Wow.
So I couldn't go far, so I wasn't. So I was gonna just quit, just so people wouldn't be looking for me in limbo, looking for me.
Yeah. Well, how's he doing now?
He's doing well. He's doing absolutely fantastic.
Amazing. So how many years have you all been married?
24. 24 years.
I can barely date for a year. Goodness gracious, it's hard. You sometimes you get tired of people. People get on your nerves, and I have very low tolerance, which I'm having to work on. My mom was like, you can't just leave everybody because they get on your nerves. You gotta
You can
stick
leave them
through
and
it.
go on vacation. You can be like, you know what, you get on my damn nerve. I'm gonna leave for a week or two, and I'll see you when I get back. Maybe I'll miss you. But here's the thing: if you leaving them and you're not missing them, you're supposed to be leaving anyway. See, it's not just your tolerance; it's your destiny.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not destined to be with somebody if you leave them and then you don't miss them and you don't want to go back. You did the right thing. So don't blame your tolerance.
Something ain't right. So
You
going
ain't
back
met
to,
Mr. Right, that's all.
well, I do have a boo now.
Well, you might have met Mr. Right.
I might have, because I know he's gonna be watching this. But hey, Mr. Right.
He know who he is. It ain't Mr. Left. That's all we gonna say.
Right, exactly. So going back to Monique, I know you have seen where she used to talk a lot about open marriage. How do you feel about that? I mean, she had said at one point, if her husband was attracted to another woman and he wanted to explore that, she didn't want to limit him to go explore that if it was something that lady could provide that she couldn't. Open marriage. How do you feel about that?
I mean, that's her option. I try not to judge people whatever they choose to do. Like we were talking about strippers earlier. That's their option. A lot of people don't agree with it. A lot of people don't understand it, but she understands it, and her husband do. So I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what they do.
As long as whatever they doing work for them, right?
Exactly. It ain't affecting me. So hey.
Oh my gosh, exactly. So talk about the women in comedy. Do we see a lot of them now? What do you think about the women in comedy? Do we need more, or do you see more now?
I see more, but I think they need more exposure. I think clubs need to give them more opportunities. I think there's a stigma attached to a female and being a comedian. You almost never. If I go to different places, if I don't bring or suggest an act myself, 99% of the time it's a man. I have never. I don't think a club has ever given me a woman to feature and open for me without me asking for it, ever.
That's a problem though.
Yeah, definitely. But we
But
working
you
on it.
opening the doors for that. You've been doing that. Definitely. So keep doing what you doing. Did she just pull out? I know she didn't. She got hot,
I got
y'all.
on all these clothes
Yeah,
'cause
she
I
got
thought
hot.
it was gonna be cold here.
It's okay though. It's all right. The fan is cute. So do you get into like the? I like that. Oh, it got a name on it. Make sure y'all get that. Yes. So do you get into the social media drama? Have you seen this Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma beef? Like, who do you think did the other person in? Have you listened to it?
Yesterday at the radio station, they played it for me, and it just reminds me of signifying with a bed of music behind it. It's not, it's something that I personally wouldn't engage in because my skin too thin. You talk about me, it's gonna be Snapchat. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. But I feel like sometimes it's marketing. Like if somebody's got a product or an album coming out right close to the time, I'm like, please. I don't know what's going on, but I don't really get into it. It's youngins. I'm an old schooler. Now, if you tell me that let's see, that Felicia Rashad and somebody else in my genre is going at it, acting off, I'm in there. I'm all in there. Yes.
I feel you on that. Let me just go ahead and say Faison Love. Did you see that video of him dragging him around like a rag doll? I tried to make it, sophisticated, but let me get into it. Did you see it? Yes. Did you see that?
I saw it.
I mean, it was like that dude was like a rag doll. I felt sorry for him.
Well, he was pretty slim, and Faison is a big guy, so it's like this. He was like this fan, I could just sling it the way I want to. So I wasn't surprised that he slung him around like that. I was just shocked that he grabbed him. I couldn't hear any audio on it.
They said he spit.
Yeah, I heard Faison say that on another video. But I would love to see that. If there was a guy standing there videotaping, I would like to see his tape because there's some dialogue on there. The eyes didn't match the story. And it's kind of like when a cop shoots somebody black and they go, he was doing this, and then you look at the video, you go, I don't see him doing that. It was like that.
Yeah, exactly. Does that open up doors for him now? Like, is he going to get booked more for that, or
I don't know.
Work?
I don't know, probably because the world is thirsty for bullshit these days. Exactly, and so that might make them say, yeah, who's this Faison? I like the way he slung the dude around, so let me get a ticket.
All right, so who's up next? Who do you see that's like the next comedian that we may not have seen yet? Who's up next in your eyes?
Well, I by me not seeing a lot of their work, I can't really call that. But I do know that the ones that I've seen are, like, there are some that I've seen that are really, really good. And I'm like, okay, hopefully you'll go places. This business is funny. It's weird. It's strange. You never know. But there's a lot of good talent out there. It really is. Yeah. It really is.
So it's hard to predict you. You a busy lady. What's next for you? What can we expect?
I'm just next. I'm trying to work on. I got a movie that I wrote, and I'm soliciting help with it because I started on it last year, and we filmed a little bit of it, but I know I need collaboration. I need somebody to help me out with it because it's a great story. It's a spoof of the Housewives. It's like it's in the vein of Don't Drink Your Juice in the Hood, that type of thing. It's called Skank Holes, but that's an acronym. It's an acronym for Super Cool and Naturally Kinky Housewives of Social Entertainment. Skank hoes.
Skank hoes.
Yes, they are all the housewives on my spoof have natural hair. They don't have the weaves and the perms and the stuff that all the right. They ain't gonna be rubbing their titty like it's a cat. What's up with you bitches with that hair on your titty instead of doing this? What's that? What kind of hair is that? Is that cat hair and you gotta pet that bastard? What is that?
Yeah, because you know it ain't there. So yeah, they gotta make sure it's there.
Yeah, but you know, I've worn weave. I didn't have to keep my hand. I didn't have to rub it like it was a furry animal. What the hell is that new weave? That's the 27-piece chicken
and they
weave.
The 20 inches, the 30 inches,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's like outrageous now.
It's crazy. I ain't mad because the hair business is booming, and a lot of sisters are in the hair business.
Yes.
So I ain't mad at them, but I don't understand when you keep. Yeah, I see it all the time. Like they always do it. They rub it. It's really a titty rub in my mind. I'm like, that's a titty rub. That ain't no damn hair rub. That's a titty rub.
Exactly.
But a hair going down over a titty. I know guys saying, "Let me smooth your hair out."
Right.
Let me do that.
Exactly. You a mess. So what's a skank hoe in your
Skank
in your
hoes
eyes?
is a super cool
No.
and naturally kinky housewife of social entertainment.
But I'm talking about in real life.
Not the acronym
No,
skank
not the
hoes?
acronym.
I don't know.
You know what a hoe is.
I know what a hoe is, but I don't know what a skank hoe is. But here's the deal. I don't even know what the word skank means except like it's stank with a it's super stank, I guess.
Okay.
You skank, I guess.
Right, okay.
But, you know, I was just playing on it with my excuse me, I had to grab my stuff here. I was just playing on it, you know, on the word. And then the fact that if you think about it, when you watch the housewives, any of them, they sit on the couch.
Yeah.
Like that.
No, she didn't.
Like, hey, and they act like they don't know their titties sitting in somebody else's lap. They don't, you don't even know, that's your nipple. That's your nipple over there on her lap. You didn't see that? Why you talking about, and I don't know what candy talking about. You know, so my spoof is in that vein, but it's actually a storyline.
I want to see that.
Oh, it's going to be funny. I've got some dailies because, like I said, I got Mike Epps to commit to be in the film. I got Don D.C. Curry to commit to be in the film.
Okay.
I got a great singer out of Chicago named Teresa Griffin who's in the film. I got some really good people in the movie.
Wow.
I want it to be good. I think they deserve a good product. So I halted production on it for, you know, it's temporary. It's like, you know, to revamp it, to get it right, and to get some collaboration. So if you're out there and you know you can contribute to the film Skank Holes, you heard what it's about, holla at your girl, all collaboration. Just know this, Mike and Don DC ain't getting no money, so you know you ain't. I'm just saying, the budget is very, very low. It's this low. However, if we do anything or if something comes later, you're definitely in the game because you contributed to my product. That's how it goes.
But you know what? I had to learn that everything that you do, you're not gonna get money for, especially when you trying to get out there and start. Yeah, you got to do it for free sometime. Not everything, but some stuff that's gonna benefit
you. Hoes don't do it for free, cause then you ain't really a hoe. You just a slut at that point.
She went deep.
She's such a fucking lady.
Hey, so tell everybody where they can find you on social media that you do have.
Okay, I'm Adele Givens on Facebook. I'm Adele Givens 2 on Facebook. That's my fan page, and it's 2 the word, as in also that 2, not T.O. people. You know who you are. And then on Instagram, Adele Givens is such a FN lady. And then on Twitter, it's @Real Adele Givens. And Snapchat is coming like tomorrow. Can I name myself anything on Snapchat?
Yeah, you can.
It's going to be Adele Givens unless somebody got that already and they don't let me have it. Snapchat, it's going to be Adele Givens, and I'm going to have that by tomorrow. You'll have a video because I'm going to be doing some stupid stuff on it.
Yes, and we can't wait. I love you.
Thank you.
Keep doing your thing. Make sure you check her out this weekend at the Comedy Zone because you don't want to miss it. She is such a fucking lady. We are out.
Deuces.